All right, good people. So today we are making fried fish out of something called banana blossoms. This is what it looks like in the can. You want the canned version. This is one can. I got about 4 to 5 pieces out of. Normally, this is with 2 cans. Sometimes they can be a little mixed up and falling apart, but thankfully I had ones all together. This is what the back looked like. So here I'm taking off the outer layer or the hardest part along with the little pieces in between. But then I stopped because I was like, all of them look exactly like this layer by layer. So I just only did a few like that. But these are the seasonings I use. So it's important to have your Old Bay and your kelp flakes for sure if you want this, because that's what gives it the fishy taste. It's very, very important that you have kelp flakes and Old Bay because that's going to give it the fishy taste. And I add these seasonings to the self-rising cornmeal mix as well as the flour. So I put all that in a bowl. For the flour, I add some water until it's not too thick, not too thin. And with the cornmeal, I just put in the fish fry and a little bit of the seasoning so it's not too salty. Then I do what's called dredging. I put each of the pieces into the wet mix and make sure that it's coated very well. Then I put it in the dry mix and put the cornmeal over it a few times. I do it a few times. Now you can double bread it if you want to, put it back in the wet mix, but I don't. Here I'm squeezing out some of the excess water, and you can try and do that even before you put it into the flour for best results. Squeeze out some of that excess water, but cornmeal that thing down, baby. And so this is how it looks when you get done, like little pieces of fillets of fish. Like, you kind of form it a little bit, especially if it come out the can a little broken up, and be looking like some fish. So next, of course, you should have been heating your oil this whole time, or if you have a deep fryer, however that go. Put a few pieces in at a time. Don't want to overcrowd the pot or the pan. And baby, they came out so delicious. Add a little hot sauce, put it on a little bread, and get your